Can't dig up a couple of these ones that are coming in about you and Ronnie the Limo Driver.
Ronnie inspiring songs.
Yeah, well, I heard him on the wrap-up show, and he gets defensive. It's weird. It's weird, that whole wrap-up show thing, because he gets defensive and people aren't even goofing on him. I don't know what's going on with him.
Dude.
Let's see. Let me see if I can find it real quick. Oh, here it is.
You don't have to say it to her all the time. Howard is asking, are you in love with her? And either you are or you aren't.
Well, I said it a few times, so what does that mean? Do I have to keep repeating it? It's not like I'm not...
But John, are you in love with your wife?
Absolutely.
Right. That's the answer.
Yeah. Okay.
So are you in love with Steph?
I like her a lot.
See, when you say that, Ronnie, it sounds to me like you're keeping your options open.
No, I'm not keeping... no. Right, I'm with her right now, okay? I'm not with her. I always question her. See, I have this hang-up, and I talk to my shrink about this, okay? I have this hang-up. Why is she with me?
And what does she say?
Because she loves me.
He goes, I question whether she loves me, because I think sometimes he thinks he's me. You know how people always rap about, like, because am I famous, that's why Beth's with me? But he's nobody. You know what I mean? Like, he goes, I question why she's with me.
Yeah, there are a lot of women who've wanted to be with Ronnie for...
If anybody really, to get something. If he doesn't even understand the question. If he really listened to the question, you question why she wants to be... If any woman ever really loves someone, it's you. You're not famous. You're not,
I
a
understand
rich man.
that, but I still have that hang up because I saw shit that my father went through, okay?
What'd your father go
Not
through?
you, my father.
No,
It's
me.
not you, dude.
It's me.
No, my father.
No.
Not you.
It's not
and
your
you
father.
Don't you say a word to me, okay?
Who?
Because you, whenever something is going on, you know how to attack me.
Robin?
And I say whatever or whatever it is.
I tell you, crazy.
And you contradict me, whatever I say. You know what? When you're under the gun from him, all you do is sit there and laugh. You can't answer either. You got no comeback to him either. So don't even go there with me with anything.
What has this got to do with me and you?
Because I was listening to this
He's
shit.
nuts.
Because I was listening to
You're
this
nuts.
shit I am
You're
fucking nuts.
You really are.
I am fucking nuts.
I was laughing.
Everybody fucking
I
here
don't
is
need
out of
to
their
answer
fucking
him.
minds.
You're nuts.
Everybody who works here is nuts.
Ronnie,
In their
the
own
guy
fucking
asked
way,
you
okay?
a question. Why can't you say you love Stephanie?
And it's
then
got
you
nothing
go,
to do with
I
you.
question
Why
whether-
do I think it's? Why right away you think it's you?
Because you just gave him.
I said shit with
you
my
wanted, you want
father,
the
not
answer?
with you.
It's not your father.
Yes, it is.
Your father was famous?
No, I'm not famous.
The woman your father was with wasn't after his money. He had no fucking money.
How do you know?
Because I know. Where's his money? He had nothing. I know
He had
where
shit.
he lived. He had
Yeah,
shit.
But still.
You're comparing yourself to me.
No, I'm not. I'm not.
You
Dude,
question whether she loves you? What do you have? She's not a gold digger.
What is she with you for then?
Yeah.
Don't talk.
Don't talk.
I'm
She
talking.
asked a good
No, you
question.
can talk.
Ask
All right,
him the
I'll
question.
talk.
I'll
ask the same
don't
question.
talk.
Ronnie, you question why your girlfriend is with you.
That's just my hang-up, okay? I'm sorry.
What
It's
do you
not got
have
nothing to
that
do
she's
with
after?
you.
You got nothing.
What is she with you for if it's not because she
You're not a
loves you?
millionaire. You're not famous. She's not. What is she after?
I don't
You're
know.
comparing yourself to me.
No, I'm
That's
not.
what people
Why do
say
you-
about me. They go, "Oh, Beth's with him because he's famous and he's rich."
Please, I'm
what
not-
are you? Well, why do you mean you question why Stephanie's with you? You're a fucking limo driver.
Yeah, okay.
She loves you.
How
clearly.
do you know? How do you know she really loves me?
She
How do
loves
know?
you because you're.
Does she want you
she's
for
not
that?
after
It's
anything.
fucking words. That's all it is.
What is she
How do
after
you know?
money?
Does she want
I
you
don't
for
know
your
what she.
car?
I don't know
What
if
does
she.
she
What do you
want?
think
I
she's
don't know
after?
if she's after anything.
What,
It's just
in your
something
mind?
in my head.
Okay, so in your
okay?
mind, what do you think she could
It's
be
not
after?
you. Right away,
What is she after?
You.
The
Nobody,
30
everything
grand?
doesn't surround around you with me. Okay.
What does she think you're after? Your apartment?
Those
No.
Playboy mud flaps? What
Stop
is
it now.
That big tire in your basement?
Yeah.
What do you think she'd be after?
Why do you think it's you though? It's not you.
You're not listening again. This is why you're funny. You don't even know why you're funny.
I'm not funny.
I'm
not funny.
You say she's after you for something. That's where your fear.
I don't.
What is it she could be after? You're comparing yourself to me. Yeah, in
No,
my
I'm
case,
not.
someone could be after something. What's she
I'm
after?
not comparing
Your 15
myself to
bottles
you.
of Mambo? What is she after?
I'm not comparing myself
Yes,
to
you
you.
are.
I am not.
It's got nothing to do with your father.
What has
Oh,
she
stop it.
gained?
How
What
does
has she
how does
gained?
tell me this?
The
that
woman
it's
who was
not-
with your father Was it after anything?
Yes, she was.
Okay, what was she after?
Whatever money he did have,
Money,
she was
he had
after.
3 cents, that guy.
Boy, was
Whatever.
she,
Yeah, she's a real
who was
gold
she?
digger.
She was digging her way right to the middle.
I discussed this with Stephanie. She knows all about it, okay?
I'm not
it's
even
not about
criticizing
you.
you. Of course it is.
Oh, God, why is everything
Why can't
about
you see
you?
it? Because you're putting yourself in my position.
No, I'm not.
What is she after?
Dude,
She could date a police officer and have the same thing.
I'm telling you how I feel.
She could date
that
a pizza
it's not
delivery
about
guy.
you. It's about what I saw my own man go through, and you keep telling me it's about you.
Stick with me, and I'll show you every Rick's Cabaret.
What has she gotten out of this?
In other words, what could she get out of being with you?
I don't know.
Money?
What has she been grasping at so far that you still have this feeling?
She's a young, pretty girl. She could get a lot of richer guys
I
than
know
you.
she
You're not
could.
exactly the richest guy on the
Exactly.
planet.
Is
No.
she pushing you to do something?
No, absolutely not.
Then it
So then-
doesn't seem like she wants
So then why
anything.
would you make this statement that
Because
that's
it's just something in my head, Howard. That's
but
all
that's,
it is.
But that's not your situation. Of course she loves you. You're a limo driver. You're not David Arquette.
I
You're
didn't
not,
say I was.
You're not Mel
I didn't
Gibson.
say that. Did
You're
I
not-
say that?
In other words, you're a working man. You're a hard-working man.
Yeah. Okay.
What is she going to get out
I
of being
don't
with you?
know. I don't
What's she
know.
gonna
It's
inherit?
just something in my head. Okay.
And she's hanging out so long to get it.
He
Boy.
goes, I always question whether she really loves me. I think he thinks he's famous like me.
Are
That's the
you
only thing I can
crazy?
think. Right, Robin?
Well, I'm trying to think. Does she go around
God.
telling
Why-
everybody she's Ronnie's girlfriend? And
You know
that
who I
gets
go
the
out with?
Doors open.
Yeah, she goes, you know who I go out with? Ronnie the Limo Driver. You know what everyone's reaction is? So you're after his fame and wealth.
Right. Oh, come on in. Let's close down the store because you're here.
Yeah, Pretty Woman. Let's go on a Pretty Woman shopping spree. You got all that Ronnie money.
Oh my God, Jesus! I can't. You ask me a question
know.
and I answer it, and it's not good enough for you.
I don't know if you know this, but my boyfriend is verified on Twitter.
Wow.
Yeah.
With
I'm after-
74,000 followers. Wow.
I'm after his verification.
You know, he's
Stop
verified.
it, man. You know why? Why?
You don't even
When
hear the question.
Yeah, but I'm
I hear
trying
you on
to.
the wrap-up
I'm
show.
trying to answer you.
But it's a
and you-
ridiculous answer. You're
Well, that's
afraid
my
she-
answer. It's not you.
So
It's got
why is
nothing
she
to
with
do
you
with
if
you.
she doesn't love
ask
you?
Call her and
What is
ask her.
she
How many
after?
times have I
Are
said
you
to her?
secretly rich?
Yeah,
You're
I
not
mean,
telling
Maybe,
us?
maybe I am. Maybe I am.
I know
you
he's
don't know what
not.
I have. No, you don't know what I have.
I do know.
Yeah, you don't know.
Believe me,
you
I
don't
know. I've seen everything.
Is he like a really wealthy guy who just decided, I'm going to drive a limo?
I'm going to
because I
drive
like
a limo.
cars?
Yes. Yes.
You know what? I didn't want to tell you this.
Good.
Ronnie's worth $7 billion.
Right. Exactly.
That's why.
Right.
He's worried.
Actually, I own all 23 Rick's clubs.
Yeah.
Nobody knows.
Now
Well, you act like
I
you do.
understand.
Yeah.
Now I
He
understand.
probably told her that.
Yeah, I didn't tell anybody anything of the sort. Now stop it.
All right. Thank you.
I don't know why you don't get it through your head. It's just something that I have a feeling about. I'm sorry. God. And all you do is laugh.
I got it.
Okay?
Well,
when
you're
you're under the
funny.
gun,
Well,
when you're under the gun,
look,
all you do
you-
is laugh.
Ronnie, your perception is so off that it's just
Yeah,
it's
I'm
funny.
always
Perception
wrong.
is so
I am
off.
always wrong.
Your
I know.
perceptions are so out the
I know.
Yeah,
Out
you're
the
just
window.
off.
I'm
I
fucking
can't even-
crazy.
I can't even
I'm
explain.
telling you, I'm fucking nuts.
All right, goodbye. You're annoying. You got to hear him on the wrap-up show.
Oh, my
It's the
goodness.
greatest.
Oh, I
mean-
can't believe that he
Oh.
believes somebody's after him for. I still can't figure out what the for is.
And
For
this-
what?
He saw his father go through that. No, he didn't.
Father didn't go through anything.
His father was a divorced man. He had a girlfriend. She was devoted to him, even when he was ill. I remember. Listen, I know Ronnie all these years.
Well, that woman was hanging out, waiting until the bitter end.
And you should see what she got. I
to
think she,
get what was there.
I think she inherited a $14,000 condo after putting in 30 years with him.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Own place. It's
But is
not
it,
like she's
whatever
poor, you know?
whatever your doubts are, what would they be?
Wait, you got to hear this one.
Are you guys in a monogamous relationship?
Yeah, according to her, we are.
Do you feel like you're free to see other women?
No,
Okay, so
I'm not seeing anybody else now.
if you had sex with another woman, would you tell her?
Yeah, right. Yeah, I'm going to tell her. No, I'm not going to tell her.
Would that be considered cheating?
Yeah,
Okay, so
but
you
I'm
do-
not. I didn't.
No, that's fine. That's what I'm just curious, like what you guys' boundaries are.
We don't have any boundaries.
Well, you have that boundary.
Wait, so you're both free to basically do what you want to do.
no.
He goes, he's crazy.
We don't have any boundaries, but I can't do this and I can't do that.
He's funny, man. He's the best on the show. Better than anyone.
Oh, my goodness.
Oh no, not in that case. No.
What in what case are you?
I don't. Leave me
Well, does that go
Leave
both?
me alone already.
Does that go
Okay?
both ways? Like, if you can sort of do your thing, can she do her thing? Are you comfortable with that?
No, she goes and hangs out, and she goes out with her friends. I don't know what she does.
Can I take her out?
No. You would be the last person.
And by the way, that has to do no matter how old she is.
Yeah.
Why did you call Howard out on
about her mom?
on the age thing? You feel like he's picking on your age?
He always picks on my age. And you can't say he doesn't. He says he doesn't, but he does. He brings it up a lot.
You're the oldest guy on the show, so I
Okay,
think he brushed your
fine.
balls about that. 'Cause-
Whatever. Yeah, but
Ronnie,
still.
again, like in junior high school, if you poke somebody and you see it bothers him, then you just keep poking.
I understand. But when I do it back to him, he doesn't like it.
Because it's his
He's
show.
old also, okay?
But not as old as you.
No, but
I don't
he's
point
still-
that out to you.
But he's still old. And he doesn't want to be old either. You think I enjoy being old? No. I'm just living my life, whatever's left of it.
I think
okay?
you're enjoying yourself very much.
I am. I had a great time in Florida. We had an awesome time. It
Now,
was one of the best vacations I've had in a long time.
when marriage came up, you said,
That's definitely out.
But
That I can tell you right here.
Hefner. He's Hugh Hefner.
No, he's still being you
Yeah,
from
I know.
a few years
right,
ago.
I know. He's still into that.
He's holding that prize
Right.
of the Mund name.
Right.
No questions asked. That's out.
But the moving in thing is on the table.
It's a possibility. We've talked about it.
You've been together 4 years.
Yeah.
When you say marriage is out, like, because I know a lot of people say it, but they still say, okay, I want to become a couple, and I want to live together, and I want the idea to be everything the same as marriage, just not officially married. Is that what you mean?
Listen, if she moves in, that's it. There's no other relationship. There's nothing. There's not going to be engagements. There's not going to be put a ring on her finger for 10 years. There's not going to be any kind of
But the
diamond
idea,
ring.
but if she does move in, the idea might be this is our lifelong partners.
As long as it might last.
do you think at one point she may want that stuff, though, Ronnie?
What?
A ring?
She says no. And I told her it will be no. And if she insists, that it's going to be no, that she wants it eventually, then it's done.
Wow. She's a saint. I told her no.
Look at him.
But
Is
those guys on Bubba said he looks like that mustache is from the Civil War reenactment. Excuse me.
I guess he's Ron Perlman.
Rare, not Ron Munn.
Munn.
Right. He's worried. She's worried she's after him for something.
Oh, boy.
What could she be after? She's with him. She's working 3 jobs, this girl. I know her.
Yeah.
She works her ass off. And he's worried that she doesn't love him.
I don't think the Munn name opens even his door. He has
Right.
to open
He's
it
worried.
himself.
I think he thinks he's famous and rich or something. He's living some sort of
Something
delusion.
he's got, and she's going to
Right.
get it.
She's going to get
What are
it.
you talking about?
Why don't you
She's
just
got-
change your name to Howard?
She goes, what?
Howard. 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 Howard.
Why? Are you crazy? You're crazy.
Okay.
Listen, she has her own thing. She does her own thing. She
Wants
works,
the Munn name.
She works 2 jobs.
I know. Believe me, I know.
You know?
She's a hard-working girl. She ain't getting anything out of being with you, that's for sure.
Yeah, I mean, she looks like a gold digger from the description.
Right. And she's not.
I can see that.
I think she just wants to be. I think she just wants to be a Munn. Because you know
I
how.
don't get you, man. I really don't. I don't. It's
I know you don't.
It's really something that's in my fucking head. I'm sorry. It's got nothing to do with you.
Sure. I understand.
I told you about this a long time ago.
Yeah. You did? I forgot. I'm sorry.
Oh, don't tell me we didn't talk about this.
All right.
We did.
Okay.
And you agreed with him? You
Years
were in
ago.
The car.
Years ago.
He's driving. I don't want to crash. He'll drive me into a lake, and I can't get out.
You know what? He's so full of shit because we talk about stuff all the time, and he'll deny it from now until next year, okay?
I'm not denying anything. Who knows what you say?
Yeah, okay. All right.
She's
We're
a-
still trying
Fine.
to make it out.
She ain't a gold digger. She's a dirt digger. Because believe me, you got nothing. I don't know what you're worried about. You don't have some mass fortune that she's
It's
after.
got nothing to do with that.
So why do you think she'd be with you if she didn't love you? What is
don't
she in?
know.
What do you think? What do you think she's looking for?
Yeah, she's
I
not
don't. I don't
It can't
know.
be the Munn name. The Munn name closes doors. It doesn't
Right,
open doors.
Yeah.
Listen, I don't
People
know.
hear Munn, they close the door.
Where in the world is he such a big shot?
I don't. Maybe
I'm
the
not.
Rick's
I didn't
Cabaret.
say I was a big shot. When did I say
At
I was
Rick's
a big shot?
Cabaret, he
What is
walks.
she
No, I
giving
didn't
out?
say-
She
when did I
walks
say it was a
around
big shot?
bragging that this is her man?
My man is
Ricky,
listen,
yeah,
I don't
Ricky
love
man.
him. I don't
He's
love
Ricky
him,
man.
but when he dies, I'm going to inherit his empire.
Right. I mean, she's sitting there. She's talking about what a wonderful lover you are. She really enjoys being
I
with
understand
you.
that. She's a great kid. She's a great girl, man.
Kid,
That's what's cool about it.
you're a good kid.
Hey, kid, get over here.
Stop
One
it.
day you play your cards right, you'll inherit my nothing.
Right. You'll inherit this.
My
just-
NASCAR memorabilia.
You just don't get it. Sorry.
What don't I get?
Nothing.
What
we
am I
can't
missing?
get it.
I'm leaving.
What is she after?
I didn't say she was after
You
anything.
said you don't. You said you don't think she loves you. You're
have
I
feeling,
said I didn't.
Question.
I said
you question
I
it.
question it.
Right. So what would she be after?
When will you get
I
an
didn't.
answer?
I didn't say she was after
in
anything.
your fantasies, why is she there? Since she
I
doesn't
don't
love you.
know. That's what I'm trying to figure
I
out
wanna
in my
know
head.
what you think you've got that somebody's going to give
I
up
don't-
their entire life for.
I didn't say that.
All right.
I didn't say that.
I really got to know what.
Yeah,
what
I'm
you think
depressed now.
They're after.
Maybe I should go take some.
How
what is
many
that?
other women
Let me
are
drink
after?
some of that shit. What did you drink? I want to know.
How many
I
other
want to drink
women
some.
are after Ronnie?
Nobody.
Maybe did you copyright that phrase topless? To
No,
your
I did
PLD?
not. No, I
So
didn't.
she can't even inherit
no,
that.
I didn't. I didn't.
Because dating Ronnie is her stepping stone to nowhere.
Topless.
To topless.
Who said she was is a stepping stone
That's
for
what I'm
anything?
saying.
This is what you're saying that this is what's
It's
going
got-
on.
but it's got
That
nothing
she
to
must
do
be
with that.
into you because of where she can get or
No,
what
I
she
never
can get.
said that. I never said that. Did I ever say that?
Yes, you said I have a question of why she's with me.
Yeah, exactly. But I didn't say that she's into it for getting money or whatever.
what would she be into
I
it
don't
for?
know.
What
That-
could she be into it
oh
for?
my God,
Well,
man.
he does have a lot of Twitter followers.
Yeah, she's going to inherit all of them.
Do you go everywhere and people go, "Hey, there's Ronnie the limo driver"? I mean, maybe that's what she's
It happens. It happens. It does happen
after.
when we're out.
Right. So maybe that's what she's after.
Yeah,
in your mind.
exactly.
Right. Oh, okay. Well, that makes sense. She wants to be.
Yeah. No,
you're
it's
so
not.
famous.
I didn't say that. I never
Then
said
what could
that.
it be? How could you?
I got
even-
nothing. It's,
You got nothing.
You
That's
got
it.
nothing.
So why would she be after? All right.
We
Listen.
all agree on that.
All right. Thank you.
Yeah,
Thank
before
you.
Nancy calls in and says she's sick of hearing me, let me go. You know the girl from yesterday?
All right.
All right. She doesn't like it. I'm
You know,
leaving.
Ronnie has like over 600 Skull T-shirts. Maybe that's what she's after.
Ah.
Yeah.
Good Lord.
This is what I deal with all day. He drives me around. He's going to lock up the windows and drive me into a lake. and you're going to be laughing.
Ron,
Yo,
do you regret saying stuff like that that's in your head because when it comes back like on the next day after the wrap-up
No,
show and you're
I don't
forced to
care.
defend what you...
no.
But when Howard breaks it down logistically, there's no reason to doubt her love or to...
Say that again.
When Howard breaks it down logically,
Listen,
you know,
dude,
it's like...
dude, listen to me, okay? You're not in my head. You don't know what's going on. You don't know what's going on in my life. What's gone on years before, okay? You don't know. So you can't even ask me that question.
But I'm saying when Howard breaks it down...
I don't care what Howard. He's not my fucking psychiatrist. He thinks he is, but he's not. He thinks everything revolves around him. It doesn't. Other people have lives. They have shit. They have problems. Their own problems, not his. Okay?
Why when Robin laughs does it drive you so nuts? I mean, everyone laughs on the show. Everyone laughs at each other.
Fucking bald motherfucker is here now.
Having a bad day, buddy?
No. No, man. It just makes my Twitter followers go up.
Oh, all right.
You know?
It's all
Just keep hammer, man. Hammer. Go ahead.
It's all part of your master plan?
Yeah, my master plan. This is my master plan. Sal, please come with me. Oh, you can't come and bother him.
But Ron, everyone busts balls. Everyone laughs at one another. Why would
Everybody's fucking nuts here. Don't you understand that?
Well, why does Robin's cackle really? It just goes right through you.
Because she sits there and knifes people left and right, through the back, through the neck, and then when she's getting on the fucking, she's on the fire, all she does is sit there and laugh. She's got no answers. Listen to what went on this morning. Listen to the playback. All she did was laugh through the whole thing. She can't answer either.
Isn't part of
Isn't what?
Isn't part of her job though to fan the flames, to keep things
Yeah,
kind of
fine.
going?
But she's as fucking crazy as everybody else around here, okay?
Are you included in that? Chris?
Yeah, I'm fucking nuts.
All right. Check it.
You getting married?
I'm not getting married. When did I say getting married?
That's what these guys are saying. You told someone.
Get the fuck out of here.
When's the big date? This is awesome news. What's going
Bullshit.
on?
Don't put fuck. You know, Doug, you're a fucking asshole. Get the fuck out of here. Don't put words in that goddamn idiot's mouth because he'll make a whole story of it.
Who's going to Ronnie's wedding?
Good morning.
How are you?
I'm good. How are you?
Good. Welcome.
Thanks. Very cool. Oh, let's see what's going on here. Nice. An ass first thing in the morning. That's what you need. Everybody needs to wake up to that.
Exactly what you wanted to see on your Stern Show debut.
Exactly what I knew I would see and wanted to see. Yes.
Right this way. Right this way.
Cool. Wow. Thank you.
So what's going on with you? You have a new book out?
I do. I have a new book out, and it's called Hell High Note. Wow, I'm really low in here. Hold on.
Yeah, Howard gets you right into bed.
Yeah, I just realized I was just in Howard's bed, I think. Yeah. I have a new book out, and I'm promoting it, and a new TV show coming out, Bottom Hit. Blah, 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 right?
Right. But more importantly, you're going to be meeting Howard for the first time on the air.
I am going to be meeting.
How are you feeling about that?
I feel good.
Contract player means
Excited?
I am excited.
A little bit of nerves at all?
I'm really nervous because I think he's really funny. And
that must have driven
because
when you would get offered roles.
I'm kind of good at. I'm a good sport.
It's kind of a beautiful thing too because you're guaranteed.
I'm also from New York, so I think we're gonna get along.
You're interesting. You've worked with a bunch of very talented people. You're very talented yourself. You've been on American Idol.
Sex and the City?
No, I'm not. Yeah,
You have a good conversation to be had.
I do. I think it's going to be. I don't know if he's spoken to people that have been on Idol. I don't know if people, Randy or any of these guys.
A while back, a long time ago, but a lot's changed since they've come in. I think that was like 5 or 6 years ago. So.
Yeah, I mean, it'll be. I'm interested to see what he asked me. I'm sure it's going to be funny and tough at times, but I'm up for the challenge. Didn't I see him coming in? Is that you?
That's me.
It's good.
I don't like it.
All right, then let's take it down.
Take it home.
Let's take it down. Forget this. I'm not going to look at this anymore. We're over that. Come here. We're going to put your head here.
My head there?
Yeah, just put your head right there. Good. Just stand here for the next 10 years. That's nice. That's much better.
Thank you.
I like that.
Thank you.
Let's see now. Let's really see if you look like this. Oh, he's way hotter.
Oh, thank you. But he's better. He's better looking.
That one I actually like. That's a good one right there.
Okay.
I like that. All right, let's put this back.
You sure?
Yeah, I'm pretty positive.
You don't want to take it home?
I don't know. Will you sign it for me?
Sure.
Where will I put it though?
I don't know. That's up to you.
Ronnie working his charm on you already?
Yeah, he's giving me this.
That's wonderful.
So you don't mind if I take this home, right?
I actually would like you to take it.
All right, I got to leave you though because I'm married, but I'm going to take this home with me. Thank you so much. Really appreciate
There
it.
goes my picture.
No worries. What about this one? Why don't I take this one?
That's Jeff the drunk. You can have him as
Oh, I'm
well.
gonna take him too. Good.
Do
All right, thanks guys. See you later. I'm thinking that the value is what? I don't know.
That'd be at least 6 figures.
Probably.
Yeah.
A couple mil.
The detail and the goatee.
And also,
is unbelievable.
I'm gonna go home and actually do my own kind of thing on it.
Your own interpretation.
Yeah, well, after I've spent some time with him, I'm gonna figure out what color would go best, like right across his mouth, and maybe put a little thing like a handkerchief there, because that may make him look a little slobber.
Yeah.
I'm wondering if I should also give him a gold tooth.
That would look good.
I think that'd be hot.
Yeah.
Actually, let's work on that now. Don't you think I should?
Yeah, deface it a little bit.
Do you think I should do that?
Yeah.
You wouldn't mind, would you?
No, God. We have enough Ronnie around here. We don't need...
Ronnie! Can I give you a black tooth?
For sure.
Ronnie?
No, you don't want to ruin my picture.
Oh, Ronnie.
Go ahead.
why
You
would
can do
ruin
it.
your
You can do whatever you want.
picture?
I'm a big fan of yours, so you can do whatever you want.
Ronnie.
I thought you were great on Idols.
Oh, thank you. I really appreciate that. Oh, Ronnie. Ronnie, I'm really liking you now.
See? I know how to work it.
You do. I bet you everybody knows how to work it here, so that's...
Not really.
Really?
Not
like
really.
you, Ronnie?
I have the charm.
Oh, does this guy have a zit on his nose?
Yeah, and he has one on his ass too.
Oh, I don't want to know how
Just
you
so
know
you
that.
know.
I don't want to know how you know that.
Well,
That's okay.
okay.
I love that.
my wife just stopped by. Hey, I'm glad you stopped by because I'm going to get Kara DioGuardi is here too.
DioGuardi.
Kara DioGuardi is here, and I want to talk to her. But as long as my wife is here.
I smuggled a dog in.
The dog,
Can you believe it?
The dog you brought into this building from North Shore Animal League is the cutest dog I've ever, officially the cutest dog I've ever seen in my life. What is that dog?
This is Duncan. He's 10 weeks old. He's a Basset Hound mix. He's from one of our southern rescues. I just want to, I know you have Kara. I just want to say North Shore Animal League America in Port Washington. We have our huge adopt-a-thon event this weekend. Over 700 dogs. And we'll be at the North Shore Animal League this weekend on Saturday.
This dog isn't adopted, the one you're holding?
No.
I wish I had a TV show right now. If you saw this dog, you would adopt him.
So cute.
What's his name?
This is Duncan. Well, he can be whoever we want it to be, but we named him Duncan.
What kind of dog is he?
A Basset Hound mix.
Oh, my
Muddigree.
God.
You know, we like to call them Muddagrees.
What a beautiful dog.
And he's so good. Are you kidding me?
Look at him.
It's like a baby. They didn't even know that it was a dog. They thought it was a stuffed animal sticking out of my bag.
In the building here, because they don't let dogs up. How old is he?
10 weeks.
10 weeks. Oh,
neutered, completely ready to go. He'll be available this Saturday.
I love him.
Yeah.
See, I don't know how you volunteer there because I see these dogs and they don't have homes. This dog breaks my heart.
Well, the beauty of North Shore Animal League is that every time I go, it's a new crop of dogs. So I know that these animals are being adopted. People come from all over. The only thing that breaks my heart are the adult dogs that are still there. And I just say, when you're there looking at these cute puppies, go to the adult dog area because they're already trained.
What is your name? Your name?
Beth Stern.
It is?
Yeah, I just got interviewed by Lisa G about that.
Oh, okay. Because I said to Robin this morning, I don't know your name. Because
I said, what is he going to do if he has the...
I read a press release, not a press, I read a news article yesterday that said you have a new TV show.
Yeah, I don't know why they're press releasing right now. It's a pilot, but apparently TV Guide Network is really excited about it. And
it's called Gossip Cop.
Yeah, it's a website now, gossipcop.com, where they debunk celebrity rumors. So I think it's a really great message, and people can go to the site now, but now it's going to be a TV show.
But they say your name is Beth Ostrowski Stern. And then even last night when you were reading it to me, I said, I've given up trying to figure out if you're Beth Stern or Beth Ostrowski Stern.
What would you like me to be?
Me? I mean, my vote is Beth Stern.
Okay.
Because I played a clip this morning of some guy mangling your name, and it's like the guy. What did he call Beth Ostrowski?
Or Trotsky.
Is it really hard, Ostrowski?
Yeah, it's a hard name.
Why don't I legally change it and then
I thought you did.
No.
Oh, you didn't?
No.
So legally,
what's on your driver's license?
About the Ostrowski.
Oh.
Yeah. Well, why don't I legally change it, and then there will be no more questions?
Yeah, but you got to say to people, I want to be introduced as Beth Stern.
Absolutely. I will announce it now. Please introduce it.
Yeah, because
I'm going on Fox I was on Fox and Friends just now. Now I'm going on Good Day New York. I will tell them to introduce me as Beth Stern.
Thank you.
And LX this afternoon.
Yeah, I just want to know what your name, because people say, well, what is your name? I go, I don't know. Because I don't know my wife's name.
Well.
Now I do.
Anyway, everybody come to North Shore Animal League this weekend.
All right.
And
I love
have
you.
fun
I
with
love that
Kara,
dog.
And
that is a beautiful dog, Duncan.
All right.
All right. I
and
love
honey,
you.
wear a name tag because I don't know your name. I love you too.
See you at home.
I'll see you later. And she is one of the hottest Jewish women in the world, by the way. I don't know if you know that.
When did you become that?
There was an article that says she's on a list. Aren't you on a list that says you're the hottest Jewish woman? Yeah. Hey, take a picture of that dog and put it on Twitter.
That is a great dog.
If you see this dog, you will adopt this dog. Wow, what a dog.
And feels good, too. I just gave her him a little pet.
Right?
Such a soft coat.
I'm tempted to take that dog. I like him.
That is a beautiful dog. You could not go wrong.
We got a house full of pets, though.
No, you don't. You got 2 cats and a dog.
That's a house full of pets.
That is not.
Kara DioGuardi. DioGuardi was on American Idol for 2 seasons.
Yes.
And I don't know what happened after that. To me, let me look at you. Kara, let me look at you. Put down the picture of Ronnie. No, let me look you over. Let me look you over, baby.
Kara is dead. There is no Kara anymore.
Kara?
Kara.
Is it Kara?
It's
that
Kara.
guy called me Kara. Kara. You're so
Simon.
annoying, Kara.
Oh, that's
It's Kara, man. Can I get my name back, please?
You got a great body. When you took your clothes off on American Idol and you went into the bikini, and I know in your new book there's a whole chapter on it, because it was traumatic for you, right? But I got the impression at the time that you really wanted people to see how hot you were and how hot your body was, right?
No, what it was they had this great idea, and they were like, all right, you remember Bikini Girl? We're going to have it back on the finale. And, you're going to be in a bikini and come out, or you're going to be in a dress and come out singing, and then you'll show everyone.
I loved it. I changed my whole opinion.
It was a great idea, and I was like, oh my God, that's awesome. And then I was like, well, wait a minute, who's doing that? And they're like, you. I'm like, no, whoa, I don't even want to go to the freaking beach in my bathing suit. Okay?
Is that true? I mean, here you are, the woman who wrote songs for years. You never got to be the person in the front. You never got to be the front person, so to speak. You'd write these songs for other people. They'd have huge hits. Suddenly, on American Idol, they want you in a bikini. You're going to be on the stage. Everyone share. I would think this is your dream.
Really? I wet myself. Okay.
What do you mean you wet yourself?
I was so nervous. My manager was like, "Honey, do not wear a white bathing suit. You better wear a black one," because he knew that I was so incredibly nervous.
And you peed in your bikini?
Yes, a little tinkle.
Is that true?
Yes, I swear to God.
It's so sexy. I could kill myself.
Oh, really? You like that?
Oh my God, that drives me nuts.
God. Are you serious?
That you couldn't even control your urine. That you peed all over your bikini. Was the bikini wet?
Listen, it wasn't like a puddle. It wasn't like,
Was the bikini
swimming.
wet when you
went? A little bit, but what was worse is I had this dress on from Vera Wang, and the poor woman, she was like, "Okay, I need it back the day after."
Right.
And all I could think of is, all I could think of is she's going to get it, and there'll be a magnifying glass like CSI, and they're going to look down it, and she's going to be like, "Oh my God, this pig!"
Tell me you defecated in your bikini, and I'll marry you right now.
No, I didn't. I didn't.
You did not?
That one I didn't.
That would be so hot if you completely lost everything.
That would, that would have been really interesting for Bikini Girl.
Was American Idol the worst experience in the sense that, okay, you got to be famous, but you took a beating? I mean, you came in, and all of a sudden you're being scrutinized. Mm-hmm. You know, everyone's calling your name. I was doing it too. I mean, you were, everyone's like, get her off of there. They don't need a fourth judge.
No, I totally. It was like I broke up the Beatles, and I think what was really frustrating for me is that I could never voice who I really was, and they didn't set it up so well. So people were like,
they didn't introduce you properly.
Who the hell is this girl? She's got like some teased hair. She looks like Paula's cousin. She's sitting there. And part of it was I was so incredible. I sat on the couch in the back of the studio. I got coffee for some of the artists at times. They'd walk in and go, "Honey, I need it black with milk." Right. So I was so behind the scenes.
The weird in a way, they could have orchestrated you coming on American Idol in a better way to make people like you and understand the need for you. Because if you really analyze it, more than Simon, more than Paula, more than Randy, you've actually written. How many hit songs have you written? When I say hit songs that have been on the top of the charts,
a lot. Like 40, 50. I've sold songs of mine have sold over 159 million records.
Wow.
159 million records.
Songs that
So if they had made that clear, like I didn't know anything about you. All of a sudden, I thought you were Paula's friend or something, or you were using you to keep Paula in line, which is the worst thing. That's almost to bring someone in and say, hey, she's here to get Paula in line.
Look, it was not easy, I got to tell you. And I think the hardest part was when I did sometimes read the blogs. And they were pretty hard on me, but also at the same time when I'd watch the show, I'd be like, she is annoying, that person, because that person wasn't me.
Where you would talk too much, and then Simon would say, "Oh, stop talking."
Well, I was nervous, and I was trying to figure out how to fit in, and it was impossible because they had this chemistry already.
Is it hard to be a judge in the sense that sometimes you really think someone sucks, and you just don't want to say it to them? You don't want to hurt their feelings.
Well, by the end, it was funny. Last season, it was probably really annoying for Simon because I would tee him up. I'd be like, that wasn't so good, I got to tell you. I mean, I was always negative, and that was kind of his role. So to tee him up was weird. But for me...
Would he say to you after the show, you fucked me over because you were negative, and now all of a sudden, when I'm negative, it seems like the same thing?
No, he wouldn't, because, he knew that I wasn't... I think if he knew I was trying to fuck with him, he probably would have said that. He would have been like, who the fuck do you think you are?
Was he the boss, so to speak? Was he the one in charge?
I would say that he really ran the panel when he was there.
And how did he get that role? I mean, didn't Randy get resentful of that? Randy plays it smart. He just kind of lays back and
Randy's
happy to be there.
Randy's just a great guy. Randy is, Randy's like a teddy bear. He's just a doll.
He's going to go along with whatever's happening.
You don't like Simon, do you?
I do like Simon. I do. In the beginning, I thought he was way too hard on me. And
how so?
Well, when we'd be on the audition table, and he'd be like, "Kara, you're talking," and it was. I'm the kind of person that
way too hard. Are you on camera or off camera?
Well,
Kind of both, but I
Okay.
understood it. Listen, I understood. The guy was the star. I got it. It's not like I was like going in my room and, calling my agent. It was like I got it. I was just trying to figure out how to adapt around him.
He could have been more helpful, is what you're saying, because he affects everyone's perception of you.
Totally.
And when he blows you off and he cuts you off and rolls his eyes while you're talking, you're doomed.
But
That's
you know
it.
what? That's TV, so I got it. Like, that's who he is. That's his role. But by the ninth season, we started to, I think develop a respect for each other.
Mm-hmm.
And I have to say that I learned a lot from that guy. I learned a lot by watching him. So for that, I have to give him thanks.
Explain to me, as a songwriter, how you make a living, because I don't understand it. You write the song, and then after you write the song and someone like Christina Aguilera sings your song,
Yeah.
you get checks on a regular basis.
You get, I mean, if you write big songs, we're talking millions of dollars.
Wow.
So I was...
You've
I had-
written big songs.
Yeah.
And you have millions of dollars from
Yeah.
it. And it's constant. In other words, I have friends who are in the music business, and they say, oh, the royalty checks just keep I'm taking 2 years off because the royalty checks come in. It's that big an amount, and how do you even know they're paying you the proper amount? How do you audit that?
Well, first of all, I'm one of probably the only songwriters that own their own catalog forever, since the beginning.
You own all your own music.
I did, but I sold everything about 3 before I went on Idol.
Mm-hmm.
So when I was approached by Idol, I was almost like, I think I'm out of here.
Yeah,
I think
you
I'm
were
done now. Like, I'm just going to chill for a while. I had
millionaire.
In other words, you had enough. You have enough money that you could have said, "I'm done songwriting. I'm done working. This is it. I can play the rest of my life."
Oh yeah, I mean, I made more from songs than I did from Idol.
Of course.
Yeah.
I mean, from what you're saying, you're one of the most successful songwriters in the world, aren't you?
I think people would say I was one of the
Can you give us some
successful.
titles?
Yeah.
Well, here, wait. Let me do this. I'll give you some
why
titles.
don't you do it?
Here, I'll tell you. I'll give you some titles, and then I'm fascinated by this. I really am. How do you know they're paying you the proper amount of money when you're?
Well, you check it, and I mean,
when you check it, who do you check it with?
I go to BMI. I go to performance rights societies, the record labels. I also.
How could you really know that you're being paid properly? You really can't.
Well, you audit them too.
You do.
Of course.
And you've done
You want
that.
to know this? I am the only person in the history of the music business that audited a company and they had overpaid me.
Who was the company?
I had to pay back the money.
Who was the company?
EMI.
EMI. In other words, they'd sent you royalty checks.
Yes.
You checked.
I had to send back money.
Why did you tell them the truth? Could you have lied and
What
just?
do you? They found, because when they go through the books that you have to disclose.
Yeah. Oh,
Can you imagine?
Have you ever audited and found that you were owed money?
No, not yet. Because you know why? I register my songs. See, a lot of writers like to go, "Oh, I didn't get paid. I didn't get paid." Did you register your song?
What does that mean?
They go. You have to put it in with the company. If you don't, they don't know to pay you.
I see. You've got to keep an eye on your songs are your children, and you have to keep
exactly. And I'm a business person. I own a publishing company.
Does it kill you inside that you don't get to sing your own songs? It would drive me insane. I mean, I always felt bad for the guy in the band, Robbie Robertson, who wrote all those songs, but he couldn't sing them. At least he got to be on stage and play the guitar.
Right.
Is that the worst part of this whole experience in your profession?
I mean, I wanted to be an artist in the beginning, but that didn't work out. So
you hate singing, don't you?
I hate performing.
Because your father ruined it for you.
Well, I don't want to say he ruined it, but he pushed me as a little kid, and I kind of, I talk about it in the book. I had stage fright. I definitely
Your
had
dad
stage
would
fright.
say, Kara, get up there on the stage and sing.
Yeah.
And that freaked you out.
It totally freaked me out because I was a perfectionist, and I was more about, like, am I going to get it right? Is it going to be great? As opposed to loving it and being in the moment. But I have to say, I thank my dad for that because it got me ready for American Idol.
You make that good, that your father would force you up on a stage to sing.
Well, when you're in front of 25 million people live, thank God I had that kind of experience.
Did you ever go out and perform some of your own songs? Will you ever sing your own songs?
Well, that's sort of how I got to writing the book, is I was doing these shows where I was singing the songs I co-written and telling the stories of
Is
how
that what
they
you
came
did?
to be.
Because of American Idol, you probably said, hey, I could go out and do a little show and people will come here. Like Burt Bacharach
Well,
used to
my
do that.
manager forced me to do it again.
Burt Bacharach couldn't sing his own songs, but he became such a known personality as a songwriter that he could go out and people would say, okay,
I'll
maybe
go see him.
he can't sing it so great, but that's it. Are you a good singer?
Asked me to sing one of my songs.
All right. What's your biggest song that you ever wrote? What's your favorite?
Well, I love Sober.
Sober. That's the one Pink did, right?
Yeah.
So when she's on the radio singing that, and you obviously can sing, do you ever say, why didn't I just record that song?
No, I say thank God for that bitch. I love her.
Really? You don't want the spotlight?
No, not like that. I love singing. I do, but
What do you mean you wrote that song? I mean, you wrote
all right,
the music.
let me tell you what it was.
All right,
Okay,
let me
tell you
understand
that,
it.
because this is important. You know, a hell of a high note gets into this. It says, you know, because there's been all this stuff in the press about all these things that I've been through. But why it discusses it is because every experience I've had and everything I've gone through has been put into my songs. So I had an eating disorder. Okay.
Yeah. Okay.
So we go to write sober. You know, when you have an addiction.
What do you mean you go to write sober? Is that you mean you're with
I get
Pink?
a call from Pink.
You write together in a room.
Exactly. So I get there, and to be honest with you, it was the second time we'd met. The first time was a bit awkward. I met her. She was at the end of this album, and her record label was like, "You need to go out and find a hit." Meanwhile, she had all the hits, and they were like, "Go meet this girl, Kara." And she's like, "Who's this bitch, Kara?
Right.
You know, I got to go meet someone now. I'm a big artist." So I met her, and it was a little awkward, and I thought, "Oh, I blew that. That's never going to happen." But she called a year later, and I went out to Malibu.
Isn't it funny you think you blew it? She blew it. She needs you. She needs
I don't know
the
if she
songwriter.
needs me. She's pretty damn good, I got to tell you. She's
I think
amazing.
she's a very talented woman, and I like her music.
She's writing a lot of her
Wait,
songs.
she really does. So I'm going to tell you what
And
happened.
I love that song "Sober."
Well, so what happens is I go out there and I'm like, you know, let's talk about what happened last time, because as women, you know, you never want to be in a room with a woman and there's some weird shit going on. So we
Right.
cleared the air on that, and then we opened the bottle of wine.
Right.
And I am not a big drinker. Like one or two, and I'm up on the bar, man.
Me too.
I'm ready to go.
Right.
This girl, she can drink a lot more than me, so I try to keep up. But what happened is we just had this great game of like drunken tennis, you know?
You mean you would spew out a line, and then Pink would spew out a line?
Exactly, and that's how we would do it. She had the last line, "How do I feel this good sober?" And they had the track.
How
So I
did
had
you know to
figure-
call it? Did she come over and say, "We're going to write a song called Sober"?
She said, "I have a title. How do I feel this good sober?" And we wrote backwards from that.
And you were drunk when you wrote it.
Totally drunk.
That's insane, right?
It was so fun, and I was so drunk that when I went to get in my car on the Pacific Highway, Coast Highway, I had to pull over. I think I had to nap for 45 minutes.
Do you remember which lines you wrote in the song?
I remember the pre-chorus. I definitely influenced because it was a 4-bar loop. I don't know if you about.
We don't know anything.
Right? Okay.
We're
so,
idiots.
Yes,
So
from the
you're
basics.
definitely not an idiot,
Right.
but night is calling, all that stuff in the pre, and a lot of the melodies, and we did it
Who
together.
writes the melody? You guys write
We
it
both
together.
do. I mean, you know, to get down to who did what, I'm telling you, that girl is one of the most talented people I have ever been around.
That
It was
is insane.
The best writing session of my life, and
I've
on
never-
my mother's soul, the girl went into the recording booth and sang it 3 times, and it was done.
I've never heard a better explanation about how someone writes a song. I've never really gotten.
Chemistry. It's a date. It's a date.
Mm-hmm.
And then she goes in and nails it.
Nailed it like you've never seen. We all had goosebumps.
Do you go to an office every day?
Not every day, but I go there.
You're a record executive at Warner Brothers.
Yeah.
You have a title. What is your title?
It's, you know, like A&R.
Right. You go out and discover people. That's got to be a trip,
do.
because you
It's
can literally take the hand of God and make. Forget American Idol.
Yeah.
You could take the hand of God, go see a kid in a club, and make him
You know
one
what?
of your
I'm
artists.
trying to change what's been going on in music, because here's the thing: we got to have the right gatekeepers. Because you know, people ask why isn't there a Beatles or a this or a that?
Right.
Well, artists are sensitive, and if they're in the wrong hands, they'll end up in bed for 4 years. You know, so imagine that
Right.
somebody walks in who's really got the goods and they're mishandled or they're not talked to. You know, creative people speak a certain language. Business
You're
people and
absolutely
creative
right.
don't. So
You know
it's,
what?
they respect me more than they would like some, you know, guy who really has never.
You're
written a
absolutely
song or-
right. You've written songs. You understand artists, because what you say is not bullshit. I have friends who are in the recording industry. They can't get out of bed in the morning. They get into such depressions. They feel so much. That's how come they can write songs. They
That's-
feel this intensity, don't they?
They do, and that's, you know, that's partially what this book is about. It's, you know, you cannot write great songs unless you come from a place of truth. And when you talk about Pink, the reason she's so great is she comes from her truth. She's not ashamed of it, and she lets it out there. And she's inspired so many people, especially women.
So you sat in the studio with her. She does this song, and you can smell a hit, can't you?
I was, whether it was a hit or not, it was a life-changing experience for me. It went in my brain. I went, why would I ever go in the studio with someone who didn't inspire me?
Now, after that magic happens, why does she say to you, let's go sit and write 10 more songs? Why is it just the one?
Well, you know, she wrote a lot with Max Martin, these new songs, and he's one of the best songwriters ever.
You see what's coming across right now? Here you are, a woman who's incredibly knowledgeable about the music industry and have been responsible for millions and millions of records, and yet that never came across on American Idol. And in a way, that's the program's fault. You couldn't have set that up.
We didn't know who we were listening to.
In fact, you seem to be more important to me now because you do have this credibility.
Well, thank
What's
you.
the most difficult song you ever wrote? I'll give you a couple of...
Ain't No Other Man.
Ain't No Other Man.
I'll tell you why.
Why is
because
that? Who did that, Ain't No Other Man?
Christina Aguilera.
Yeah.
I wish I had that to play right now. Yeah.
I'm sure
I'll
you
tell
can
you why it
find
was
it.
difficult.
Why?
Okay, let me see if I can clearly state this. You know when you go into karaoke bars?
Yes.
You know the track, the music they put on?
Right.
Well, a lot of times today, producers will give you a track. It's already done. The music is sounding great. It's ready to go. Okay? You have to write the top line, which means the melody and the lyric.
Right.
She had this track from a guy named DJ Premier, and it was going, do your thing, honey. Do your thing, honey. And I was like, oh my God, shut that bit. I'm going to kill myself if I hear that one more time.
Right.
And Christina's going, this is my single. And I'm like, girl, you are out of your mind. That is not your single. That is like the worst thing I've ever heard. She's like, I'm telling you, this is the single.
She knew.
And I'm like, how is this the single? Who is this annoying person who keeps saying, do your thing? And she said, I'm just telling you it is. And I had to get out of my own head. And this is really interesting, actually. She was in a great marriage. And she was feeling really positive and really loved. And I was in a shit relationship. And I was blocking the words for Ain't No Other Man, the feeling, the intention, because
you
it was
were
healthy.
Right.
It was happy and it was healthy.
You weren't in that place.
And I have been in that place, but in that particular moment, I wasn't. So,
You married now?
yeah, to a great guy.
Who is this guy?
His name's Mike.
Probably doesn't even work. He probably has you
He
feed
did
him.
work. He was a teacher.
Look at this. Look at this fucking guy.
He was a teacher. And
He's a good
let me
guy.
tell you, he totally works. He's operations.
Operations. What is that?
Well,
Operations.
in the house, we don't have any help. We don't have anything.
Oh, so
And
he's.
So I go, operations, I need you in the bathroom and down the income. And he comes upstairs.
Is it hard to respect a man who isn't powerful, who like you, who
Dude,
doesn't
that guy
have?
is so powerful. Are you kidding? He
But you
can-
know what I mean. A man is defined by his
Outside,
job.
outwardly, you need a powerful
Absolutely
man?
not. And
You
let
don't
me
get
tell you-
resentful that he stays home and doesn't have to earn the money?
I think he deserves a medal for dealing with me and my life. Seriously.
Really? And doesn't he feel inadequate in some way? Because
He is so supportive. He's so happy that
do
I'm
you
out
give
there
him
doing
cash
everything.
every week?
He works.
Oh, he does work.
Well, he works on we have a bunch of properties, so he's like, he just finished 3 bathrooms. He was away for a month doing them. He works hard. He digs ditches for the house.
But you have to pay him.
He's doing a job. I got to pay somebody.
How do you pay your husband? What do you decide to pay
Oh
him?
God, I can imagine how you think I pay him.
No, do you pay him well?
I pay him what normal
In
people
other words,
get
he
paid.
needs $5,000 to go buy himself a leather bag. Does he have to come to you
First
and
of
say,
all, he ain't buying a leather
What are you
bag.
talking about?
I don't know.
He doesn't
You know,
come to me. He has
a
his
piece of
own money.
luggage.
He owns properties too. He has his own money.
He has his own money.
Yes, he does.
All right, take it easy.
Oh my God!
I mean, come on, man. You're getting defensive. What did I do wrong?
You're attacking her husband. She should
I'm
be
not
defensive.
attacking. I'm asking. Does he have access to your money? Is there a joint account?
No,
There is not. Of course not.
no joint account.
How long you been married?
2 years.
You got kids?
No, I'm trying.
No one today can have
Can't.
kids.
I know. I've been having a lot of sex, no kids.
A lot
Well,
of
that's
sex.
good and bad.
Bunch of IVFs too.
Oh,
You've had-
really?
Don't do that.
What am I supposed to do?
So don't have a kid.
Well, I may adopt.
Yeah. Get a kid
You
from
can adopt
Malawi.
me.
A
I think I'm
Malawi.
going to adopt Ronnie. Where did he go?
Ronnie's not the guy you
Ronnie
want.
left.
He's looking to be adopted.
He is.
Oh, you did all the in vitro. You want that baby.
I
But
tried, yeah, but
It's hard.
it's really hard.
What do you think it is? Maybe you exercise too much.
No, I don't exercise too much. I think honestly, trying to get pregnant when you're on a live TV show is impossible.
So maybe you need to chill a
Stress.
little bit.
Yeah.
I did. I chilled. I gained some weight. went through the process of it again.
And the in vitro is a very painful experience, isn't it?
It's, you got to give yourself shots.
In your asshole.
Not in my asshole. How could you shoot into an asshole?
You can't
It's a hole.
do that.
Into your vagina?
What?
Stop it.
Where
You're
do you
talking
shoot this stuff?
a hip
Into
or
your
a thigh
Oh
or
my
stomach.
God.
What?
Stomach.
Into your stomach.
Yeah, right here. I just do
Let me
it right
see.
here.
Show me your stomach.
No, I can't do that.
Lift
right
up your
now.
dress.
No,
And
I'm not
show
going
me.
to lift up my dress.
You know you
No.
want to.
Oh, God.
Did it drive you crazy walking around Los Angeles all these years being this incredible songwriter, selling millions of records, and nobody knew your face? Nobody knew who you were?
No, I
God.
think what was most important to me, honestly, was being financially independent.
Yeah.
I see. It was about being able to work and make money and be successful.
Being able to stay in music, which was what got me healthy, like writing and dealing with my issues. Being able to do that as a living and stay in it and actually make money from it was my primary goal.
Who has complete?
Take American Idol and then step out?
Because how do you say no to America? It's like,
It was-
do you want to go on American Idol and be a judge? No.
Who approached you on that?
The producers did.
They knew of you. They knew of your
They
reputation.
knew of me, and it's funny because you never saw that side of me on the. They knew of me.
They
as very-
reduced you to a joke. Simon took you and really kind of made you like you're not that important. Meanwhile, you're doing way more in the music business than he is.
I don't know that he reduced me to a joke. I think what was happening is, where was my role? I didn't have a role. And
Yeah.
you know
But
what?
they
And an
also-
industry executive, by the way, because that was my role. Who the hell wants to watch that? That's boring.
I don't
need
think so.
You're a
experts.
songwriter. We sort of heard that, but nobody ever really knew your credentials.
What artist has completely ruined your music? You wrote a song, you knew it was a hit, they took it and wrecked it.
I can't say anyone's ever wrecked a song.
Who blew it? What song do you think you wrote that should have been a hit and wasn't because so-and-so recorded it?
I got to think about that. Well, you know what? I'll say one thing. There was a song, and it's not because of the artist. It was because sometimes what happens is the people running these labels pick the wrong, not all of them, because I actually love Warner Brothers. I think it's a
Right.
great label. But sometimes they'll pick the wrong song for an artist in the wrong genre. And I'll give you an example. There was a song I wrote called Lost by Faith Hill. It was a great singer.
Right.
But it was too pop, the song. It's not going to fit in country.
She shouldn't have been the one to sing it.
Right. So it wasn't her fault. It was just that it didn't live there. It didn't survive there. It didn't fit the market. She's a country artist. She can't be doing songs that kind of feel more pop.
You're a very good-looking woman. You know that, right?
Thank you, Howard. I appreciate
You're
that.
very attractive. When you were a kid, when you were growing up, when you were in high school, you probably had everything going for you. You could write music, you could sing, and you were
I
fucking
wasn't
hot.
doing that then.
Yeah, but you probably had an easy time in high school. You weren't unpopular, were you?
No, I had a lot of friends, good friends, and I
Boyfriend?
I had a boyfriend in high school. Yes.
Started sexually early?
I had sex at 15.
15?
Hold
Slut.
on.
What, go ahead.
Hold up. Let me tell you the rest.
Yes.
So I kind of did it for him because he was more sexually advanced than I was. And then I didn't do it again until I was 19, and I went to confession. And
You're a
I had to
Catholic
do like
girl.
1,000 Hail Marys and Our Fathers. And my father was looking at me like, what the hell have you done? What is, because that's how your parents would tell.
You reveal in your new book, and by the way, I should plug the book. It's a hell of a high note. It's in stores now. You reveal in the book that you were raped by a record producer. Now, after an experience like that, which when I read the notes, I got really sad for you. I mean, again, it sounds like Kim Cattrall saying, like, you go in, you were probably, what, a young kid? How old?
Like maybe 28, 29.
28, 29. You're a good-looking woman. You walk in there, and all you're trying to do is sell songs. You're trying to make a living. Some fucker, I don't know who the guy is. I don't know if you name him.
No, I don't.
No. Why is that you name him?
Because if you make it about one person, then it's about that person, and it's not an experience of all the other people that have gone through this.
Okay, but why don't we out these people? I don't understand
Was this
that. I was
person
talking.
ever punished?
I'll tell you, I walked straight up to him in a club. The 2 days later, well, the day after, I stayed in bed because I was just like freaked out. The day after that, I went out with a producer I was working with at the time, this guy Steve Morales, and it just so happened that the guy was in the club, and I walked straight up to him and said, "I know what you did to me." And he looked at me and laughed and said, "You wanted it, honey."
Oh.
And the producer, hold on, this was really important because I had been through this thing as a kid with my mom, and she didn't kind of stand up, and
You had been, and you're referring to, here, I'll take you through this because this is difficult. When you were a younger kid, you were molested by a family friend. And you were how old?
around 11.
11 years old. And this guy got you alone. He touched you in inappropriate places. Did he have sex with you?
No.
No. He didn't force you to give him oral or anything like that, but he
No,
molested
just
you. He touched
touching,
you and all of that. And so when you went to your mother looking for protection, you said, Mom, this is happening to me, which most young girls don't. They're afraid. Because usually the molester says, I'm going to kill your parents if you tell, and this and that. But did he try any of that on you?
No.
So you went to your mother. You trusted her. And you opened up to her, which is difficult. She basically ignored it.
It was, when you feel unprotected by a parent, I think what happens is in your brain it goes to, I'm not worth anything.
That's right.
So I had to kind of build my self-esteem. But in my mother's defense, she was very Catholic, repressed. My parents never said sex until I was like in my mid-20s.
Why does every person who isn't protected by their parents somehow build up that in defense of my parents?
Well,
There's
let me
no
tell
defense.
you, I discussed it with my mother before she died.
Okay.
My mother was sick for 7 years, so I had a long time to get through
And you
this.
took care of her.
I did, and I forgave her. It was the kind of thing that I know it weighed heavily on her because now that I've written this book, a lot of her friends
Kara,
have called and talked about
what
it.
was her response when you said, Mom, why didn't you do
She
something
said,
for me?
I wasn't strong enough, and I'm sorry.
And that's what you don't understand, Howard. These people are doing the best they can.
No, I do understand
and
that.
they don't
She
have
really
the
was.
wherewithal.
She didn't
I
have. There was no
understand.
Oprah back
Would be
then.
right, yeah.
There was
No,
no
I
one
understand
to tell. And
that.
this was one
But
of her
this is-
close friends.
let me
I mean,
ask
it was
you
a bad
something.
situation.
If you did have a child, or any child that you know came to you and told you this, how come you have the strength to stand up for that
you're
person?
talking to a girl who got slapped 2 weeks ago by some girl on the street for interrupting when she was yelling and pushing her daughter.
Good. Well, how
That's
come you
right.
have the strength and your mother couldn't find the strength? Let's not forgive her so
different
easy.
people. We're different people.
Two different
We're different
times.
Why do we have to forgive?
Because if you don't forgive and you don't let it go and get past it, it's just going to eat you alive. I've moved on from it.
You're looking at a guy who's eaten alive, and let me tell you,
You know
something.
what?
I'm
You
still
look pretty
standing.
damn good.
Goddamn right.
You look pretty damn good.
Are you enjoying it?
So getting back to this painful subject. So you had been through this, and I don't understand what happened with this record guy. You
Okay,
go
so
in,
this is what happened. So I go up to him and I say this, and he laughs at me. But the producer I'm with sees this, the guy that I went to and goes up to him and goes, "You fucking ever touch her again, I'm gonna fucking." And so he stood up for me.
Right.
And it was this amazing moment where I just felt like so protected by him.
How did
And-
this guy rape you? Were you on a date with him?
Yeah, I was on a
you
date
were
with
on a
him.
date.
So what happened was he had been acting like he was so interested in my music and that I was so talented, and I was, down in Miami and I didn't have any friends there or anything, and I was working all the time, and he seemed really nice. He had, a daughter, I don't know what age, but he seemed like
A
he
good
was
dude.
divorced, but seemed like a good guy.
Right.
And, we went on a date, and then,
Where did he take you on the date? Dinner?
Yeah, a restaurant.
Drinking a lot?
No.
Okay.
No. And it just, at the end, we went back, and I guess...
Where, his room?
No, he walked me to my apartment because I had rented an apartment, had an apartment there. And we started, kissing, whatever. But I was like, no. Date
didn't
rape
wanna
is
go
a very
that far.
strange thing.
Right.
Because you don't realize it's happening to you because it's not a stranger. It's someone who you actually thought you knew.
That's right.
And so, before I knew it, he's like, it was just
He's
you're
kissing
frozen.
you, and then all of a sudden...
And I'm like, no, and
you said no.
a million times.
And he kept kind of pushing it.
Yeah, and then
And he pushes himself into you.
right, I'm not sure that he. I don't think there was,
You don't think there was penetration?
No, there was that, but not. He didn't.
Come or
Yeah,
something.
he didn't come.
You don't think he came because
No,
what?
'cause
You threw
then
him
I
off
was
you?
like, then I started. I think to it got awkward.
It got weird, and you just said no,
again, and then
get
finally,
off of me.
he was like,
He was pushing a little bit too hard.
Wow.
And wasn't
Yeah.
taking no for an answer.
Yeah, it was really.
The fuck is wrong with guys? Why does a guy get off on? Well, I know it's not about getting off there. It's a power trip.
But in his mind, he thought he literally thought that's what I wanted. Because I went up to him and I was like, I know what you did to me. And in that moment, for whatever it was, I got some power back.
Would have been nice even if he could have said to you, you know what, I got carried away. And
I would have understood that.
That you would have responded to.
If he said to me, you know what, I thought about it and I was right.
I was a little
wrong.
too aggressive or whatever. But no, he said you wanted it. Yeah, clearly you wanted it.
And by the way, here's the thing. It's like, I really was... all I cared about was doing my job and getting my songs on records. I was like a scrapper. I mean, that's what I cared about. I did not care about... I never had sex with any guy I ever met on the first date.
The guy who yelled at him for you, did he try to have sex with you?
No.
Because that would have been my move.
No,
I would have yelled at that guy. What about me?
No, he didn't.
I calculate everything.
No.
I'm going to yell for her, and I'm probably going to get in her pants tonight.
Oh, my God. No, he totally
How
didn't.
long did it take you to actually go on a date with a guy after something like that happens to you and actually trust a guy and get into bed with him?
I think what happens is you get into the wrong relationships because it just reaffirms that I'm not worth any, that thing that I was coming back from. I had to, most of my career, I've been building back my self-esteem, coming back from where I was. And that's why I used all those things to write Walk Away, because I did get into a bad relationship. But I finally got it right. I'm with a great guy now, and that's why this book, I think, is important.
Doesn't date rape taint every relationship you have with a man? Aren't you sort of expecting that every man is an animal?
I think what it does is it makes it very hard for a person to be intimate. To truly, like, it's one thing, when you first meet someone you've been dating and then you start having sex, right? And it's like that new thing. But once it becomes like something you've been doing with them, it's the intimacy that keeps you together.
I love that challenge. I wish I had met you right after that. Because I love the challenge of making someone feel trusting.
Is that the strangest thing you've ever heard?
I've done it 3 or 4 times in my life.
Really?
Absolutely. I'm terrific at that.
You're
I'm a cleanup batter.
Date after date rape.
Many women have come to me after date rape and said, I'm talking with them. They tell me about it. And I go, now here's a challenge for me.
Oh, my God, you're a sicko. I love it.
I never knew that about you.
I nurse women back to health.
You do?
I wish I could have nursed you.
I wish I'd known you.
I wish I knew these women. I don't even know them.
I know. Oh, God.
The book is called A Hell of a High Note. It's in stores now. Kara will be signing copies of her book at the book review in Huntington, New York. This is a very important appearance, and you will get to see her. You will sign everything, and you will sit there and sign everybody's book, right?
Not only will I sit there and sign it, I'll take pictures and photographs. And
will you kiss them?
Talk. I hug and kiss all of them.
You do?
Not French.
No French kissing?
No, just...
Well, then you haven't gotten over your situation.
No, you're right.
You need
God,
me to...
what kind of a book signing would it be unless there was tongue?
Total orgy.
I had anal with all of the people online at my book signings.
Really?
Absolutely.
Oh that's why you're
my ass was
weird.
so sore.
I know. That's why. That's what's going on.
May 7th at noon at Book
Does she
Soup.
still have people coming up and singing to her?
Yeah.
Because
you know what's so cute?
You're going to be on a new show, right? You're going to have where you're a judge.
I had judge on a songwriting.
But this makes sense because it's a songwriting competition, and you're a songwriter. Yeah. So this should be good for you.
It's really, actually, it's a great show.
Maybe you'll get to shine. And you like this better because it's pre-taped, so that you feel it can be edited. And
yeah, that's got its own issues because I have a lot to say, but they edit everything down.
What the fuck is wrong with Paula Abdul? Go ahead. Really, what is wrong? What are you still friends, or you got? Did the
I just saw her 2 weeks ago.
American Idol experience ruin your friendship for a while?
I think it was tough for Paula to arrive on set one day and then for them to be like, "Oh, by the way, there's fourth judge." Like
you were very this is interesting in your book. Your book makes a lot of interesting revelations. When you were hired for American Idol, Paula Abdul was already working there. She was a good friend of yours. The type of friends that you guys go over her house and hang out and all this other stuff.
Not for years, but we'd spent a really close amount of time writing together. But you have to understand, friends like my friend from high school, whatever, that I still see, and then there's celebrity friends where you're friends for a minute and then they go off and they do their things. It's not the same.
But she was insulted. She showed up the day on the set,
she should have
and
been
you
insulted.
were there. All of a sudden, there was a new judge, and really, she shouldn't have been any more insulted than the men. But she was, because she was a woman. You were the new woman judge.
Well, I'm sure Randy was sort of like, "Hey, what's going on here, dog?"
Why didn't they sit them down and tell them? What were they afraid of?
I really don't know.
And she was angry with you because you didn't call her ahead of time and tell her. But as you say, hey, I wanted the job. I didn't want to lose my job.
She never said to me, "Why didn't you call me?" She was more like, what the hell is going on here? Like, there's some crazy I mean, it was literally like they were relighting the table.
Where did you see her a few weeks ago?
At the awards, the Logo Awards.
Logo Awards. And she was friendly with you?
Yeah. Totally. We said, hey, how you doing? You know.
You're telling me they surprised Simon too with you as a judge, or they didn't tell him ahead of time? They told
No,
him. He knew. He gets to know the other two don't. Oh, no wonder they were going nuts. Paula is probably devastated. Her show went off the air. She was a judge. She was going to do it on her own, and now, boom, over.
I think she's going to be on X Factor.
Simon has said he wants her for X Factor.
Oh, he does.
Supposedly, the negotiations haven't started, but he definitely wants her.
Do you believe that Paula Abdul has never been on drugs?
I think she said that she's been not on like drugs like pot or coke. I think she said she's taken some pills for her back.
Do you think she's loopy?
I think that Paula is creative, and I think that, she's just, that's her energy. Sometimes.
You don't think it's ayahuasca or any of this stuff?
What's ayahuasca?
You know full well what it is.
I swear to
You've
God,
never been to Peru and had an ayahuasca treatment?
What?
It is a leaf. It's an herb.
An ayahuasca?
That's right.
I grew up, my parents said marijuana, so I don't know.
Ayahuasca is the new thing now.
But it does say in my book how I got,
You got stoned at Paula Abdul's house, and she claimed the pot brownies you found in her refrigerator were put there by someone else. Do you believe that for a minute?
I believe that 100%, and I'll tell you why.
Why?
Because they were frozen there, right? Nobody knew what the hell they were. The maid took them out to de-thaw them. And then she ate one and ended up in the hospital. I ate 6. I couldn't even walk. For 3 days, I missed Father's Day. My father's like, what the hell? You got to be in the music business with a bunch of drug addicts.
You're a wild chick, I bet. I bet you that, you revealed a lot in your book, but I bet you've probably been with another girl.
I've kissed a girl.
Yeah.
And I liked it.
You've kissed a girl? You never got full blown on lesbo
I kissed a girl.
Ever been to an orgy?
No.
Ever have 2 guys at the same time?
Hell no.
Nothing. What's the weirdest thing you ever did sexually? Anal.
You said that. I didn't say that.
You're not up for that?
Oh, God. What was that?
That's you clearing out.
Oh, my God. It would be way louder than that.
When you make love to a man, will you ever play with his buttocks?
Oh, yeah.
You will. You'll put a finger in there. You will, won't you? How dare you? You do?
You have the most fun job, Robin.
I do.
Literally, this is the gig right here. I used to think it was Kelly and Regis, but now I'm thinking this is the gig.
This is the gig. This is the gig.
This is
We're
the
all
gig.
having a party.
Can you make that sound again? No, not with that.
That one. That's actually me.
Oh, my God. That's like music to my ears.
Sometimes do you ever say to yourself, I imagine it was really difficult in the beginning to get credibility as a songwriter. Like someone's going to go, who's this person? Why would I sit there and write a song with them?
And also with a name like DioGuardi. I mean, it's a nightmare. Kara DioGuardi. For
How
TV?
did you get your credibility? Did you have to write a song on your own first, and then when you have a hit song first, and then the people will write with you?
Not just one hit song. You got to have a few.
How many songs did you have to write before you actually got credibility, where people would turn to you to help them
It was
write?
the Enrique Iglesias record that changed my life.
Enrique Iglesias record?
Oh, this cat, man. Forget it.
What did he do to you?
You know what he did to me in the Jingle Ball down here?
No.
What?
So the first year after I do this, I write the scape. I said to him, he said, I'm doing the Jingle Ball. Oh, yeah, Jingle Ball. In Madison Square Garden, everybody there. I'm like, oh, my God. He's like, you come. I'm like, great.
Yeah.
And we get there. He's like, you want to sing the backgrounds? I'm like, the backgrounds, you mean on stage? Yeah, you sing the backgrounds. You wrote the part. You could do it. I'm like, all right, great. But just cut the mic so no one hears me, because I don't remember all the parts. So I get up. I got a coat on, right? Like a big, bulky coat. I'm sitting there singing. Oh, next thing I know, these 2 people next to me that were wearing a jacket rip the jacket off. They're in skimpy little outfits, and they start salsaing, and I'm sitting there frozen in like a wool coat, not moving, and I'm like dying. I turn around, run off the stage, and the security guy goes, ma'am, what's going on here? And he quarantines me. He thought I was a Craze fan. Enrique gets off stage, and I'm like, Enrique, man, tell this guy what's up. I never saw her in my life.
Oh, wow.
I've never seen her in my life.
And they threw you out?
No, he finally said, but this guy's crazy. We'd be in the limo, and he'd say, stop it, you're hurting me. And the limo guy would turn around, and he'd go, she's hurting me. And he'd get out of the car to get me, and he'd jump in the front seat and drive away.
When you just stood up to tell that story, we caught a panty shot.
Really?
We saw some panty.
What?
Show me.
Show you panty? You're out of your
Wait a
mind,
second.
man.
Get out of your
You don't
mind.
have enough money for that.
No, show me on camera. Let me see what happened.
Oh,
They're
yeah.
saying they caught
All right,
something.
wait, they say they caught panty. Let me see.
What are they talking
What?
about?
They
Who
don't have
said it?
I don't know.
If you guys call Panty, my checkbook. I'm writing a check 'cause I need that
Good.
panty shot.
All right, let's. The new book is called A Hell of a High Note. It's in stores now. A couple of quick phone calls, and then I'll let you out of here. Let's go to Rick. Rick in Pittsburgh. Go ahead.
Hey, thanks, Howard. Carol, why do I suspect that you like to have your ass spanked during sex?
Is that true? Why does he suspect that you like to be spanked?
Are you?
Oh my God! Did my husband call you?
Yeah. Is that something you enjoy?
Do you like rough
sex? You like to be choked? You like to be spanked? Anything going on there? There's
Choked and spanked.
Yes. Nothing wild with you.
I mean, sometimes my hair pulled. I guess.
Yeah.
Are you highly orgasmic?
I don't know what that means.
Someone told me you like to be called anti-Semitic names while you're having
What?
sex.
What?
Is that true?
You're out of your freaking mind.
All right. Yes.
The panty shot is ready.
All right.
What?
Let me see it. There. Let me
What
see it.
panty shot? Are you?
Look. Take a look at the camera. I mean, take a look at that monitor. Let's see. Whoa! I saw a little something.
I don't know.
Right there.
You guys have a camera right up my panty.
Not up your panties. It's right over there. Listen, it happened.
You guys are a bunch of sickos, man. Are you joking? Well, it's not bad. At
It's
least
not
there's
bad. You
not
look hot.
cellulite or anything.
Oh yeah, there it is. Oh, now I see it. You're wearing white underwear, and it's sexy.
Thank God I wore underwear.
You're a very sexy woman, I'll tell you.
Oh, really? Thank
That's
you.
right. You can write about this in your next book.
That I said you were I was sexy?
No, that you had a panty shot. Paul, go ahead.
Good morning. I wanted to see if you guys had watched the Voice show last night.
I watched a little bit of it.
I didn't see it.
No.
Was it good, Robin?
It was interesting.
All right.
Yeah.
Let's go to Tony. Tony, go ahead.
Hi, thanks for taking my call. Kara, I just want to say I Googled you as soon as you appeared on the show, and I just thought it made for a much better experience. I really respected what you had to say.
You mean when she
thank
was
you
on
so
American
much.
Idol?
I really appreciate that.
All right.
I really
Also,
appreciate that.
I have one other thing I want to say quickly. Did you try cough medicine for a replacement for IVF?
No, I didn't.
Cough medicine?
What?
Cough
How does-
medicine. You
really?
want to look into that. Doctors won't tell you about it, but it doesn't make for great radio, so I won't go on.
You're telling me that she can have a baby if she drinks cough medicine.
Absolutely. I have a son. I have a son to prove it.
Wow.
And how do you learn about something like that? Was that just your discovery?
A nurse told us while we were going through IVF. Our daughter is IVF. Our son is natural. Now
It's cough medicine.
Cough medicine.
Well, get on the cough. I knew a guy, a disc jockey.
Not only that, let's
in
get
Detroit.
some stock in halls.
I knew a disc jockey in Detroit who was addicted to cough medicine, and boy, was he a mess.
Was he fertile?
Thank you, though, very much for that.
Dennis, go.
recommendation.
You're not going to do it, are you? You're not going to start drinking cough medicine, or are you going to look into it?
Well, first of all, I'm going to drink it because maybe it'll help me get some sleep tonight.
Are you
book tour is killing me.
You're having a hard time with this book tour?
No, it's just that being up, not so much sleep, but
Time
it's all right.
changes and
Yeah,
were you ever a drug person?
Never, no.
Smoke weed, except for the
I
one
have.
time.
Yeah, I mean, occasionally when I was younger. Not now. No.
You like a cocktail here and there?
Who the hell doesn't like a cocktail?
Take it easy.
Howard doesn't.
No one's accusing you of being an alcoholic. You got liposuction, huh?
Yeah, I did.
You don't need it. What, did you really need it?
Well, that was the stupidest thing I ever did in my life. I don't know. I was